Good morning, guys. Wow, I know it has been a minute before I have done one of these videos, but since I actually remembered to do it today, I figured let's give them a little update. So we're about 20 days out from the marathon. I'm actually about to go for a 10-mile run now with my running partner, so I should be getting on the way, but this video, I do want to talk about my training so far for the last 5.5 months. So once we get done with the run, I'll go into details of what's been going on. Sorry for the shaking. I don't have this on the tripod. So see you guys in a few. Okay guys, so just got back. Probably been home for 20 minutes. We did 10 miles. I did a little over 10. I think it's like 10.10 because for some reason, Nike app, whatever, can't pick it up. Didn't tell me this time when I was at 9 or when I was at 10. But anyways, it wasn't too bad considering I ran 10 miles last week. The only thing was that I ate too late last night. Kind of went to a friend's house, had a couple people over and just who were hanging out. So I ate too late. And normally I've been trying to eat on these longer runs, at least stop eating by like 6 o'clock. If I can do it by 5, it's great. But I've been running on Saturday mornings, and it's hard to do that when you get off of work at, at 5 on Friday, get home, cook whatever pasta I'm going to eat, and then try to eat before, 6 o'clock. So it didn't feel that great. I just kind of felt sluggish. Just because I don't think everything was digested. As you can see, I'm sweaty still. So the training, I would say thus far, has been going really well. Like I said, I did 20 miles last weekend, and that really wasn't too terrible. I would say the only thing is around about 18 and a half, 19. I was just tired of running. I didn't feel physically tired. My legs just felt really heavy. And I was like, we've been running for 3.5 hours. I want this to be over with. But I got through it, and I didn't feel that bad. My IT band, which I haven't done a video in a long time, I've been having an issue with my IT band in my left leg. Sometimes I've had shooting pain. I went to go see my PT doctor, and he did some dry needling to it, and he wrote it out. Did some the cupping, which it does help, but the dry needling is the best thing. Although I do not really enjoy it on my quads. It's okay on my lower back and in my shoulder. Quads, it does not feel that great. But the results afterwards always feel really good. So he taped it up the last time, the Thursday before I was going to run a 20-miler, and it felt really good. So I taped my IT band this morning. Felt good. I can still feel like little twinges up closer to the hip. So the training has been 4 days a week, running moderate mileage during the week and a long run on the weekend. Now that we're 21 days out, we are starting our taper sooner than 2 weeks that I was planning on doing, just because I really don't want to aggravate the IT band anymore. And let's be honest, I already ran 20 miles. I think I'm okay to say I will finish the marathon. And me and my doctor were talking. His suggestion is, he doesn't want me to start limping, around mile 22 or 23. So we're gonna do 3 miles, 3 times a week, and no junk miles. And he's considering 2 and 3 miles as junk miles. We don't really need to do that. So this week I ran a 5-miler and a 6-miler, and then today I did 10. So next week will probably be much of the same. I probably do like maybe a 4 and a 6, and then run 8 miles, and then the week after that, the long run is going to be a 6. And then that last week going into it, I will probably run 2 or 3 days of 3 miles or 2 miles, and I will run 2 miles the day before in the morning, before I go pick up my bib and all my information in my packet. I think for this month, I kind of set up I didn't want to do any drinking. And that's really for the nights before my long runs. In July, I kind of got into this habit, which I wasn't really paying attention to, of just running on Sunday. So Saturday night, you know, I'm hanging out, I'd have a beer or two and totally forget, hey, dumbass, you gotta run in the morning. And I didn't feel great, but my legs didn't feel as tired. You know, just a ton of carbs and beer, but my stomach just didn't feel perfect. You know, didn't really feel good. So I decided in September not to do that, which is really tough because it's football season and I really enjoy just watching the game and having a beer. But whatever. We're almost there and drinking my first beer after the marathon, which I probably won't drink right after. It'll be probably later in the evening. It will be well worth it. So what I'll make sure I will do is throw in a couple of the screenshots I have taken of my runs, of just the longer mileage. So we've done a couple of 14 milers, I think 2 of those, a half marathon, 10, 11, 16, 18, 20, and then 10 today. So I'm, at this point, I'm just ready for the marathon to be here and to be over, and then I can finally get back to doing some CrossFit. We're getting new equipment at our gym, so I'm excited about that, and lifting weights again, get strong again, because I'm pretty sure I could not back squat or deadlift even half of what I was doing last year. I've been training for 5.5 months, and I think now, I guess maybe it's taking a toll on me. I'm just ready for it to be over. That's a long time to be training 4 days a week, and it really has taken over my life. Like, I guess I didn't think that it would take over my life so much, or I would think about it this much, but I do. Every day I'm at work, I'm thinking, okay, what day am I going to run? What's the weather going to be like? A lot of times I'm running in heat where it's 80, 90 degrees, humidity is terrible. Or a couple times where I've had to run and it's raining, which actually the rain felt good, but who wants to run in the rain? But it is preparing me for anything to happen on race day. I would much prefer it to be a nice fall day of like 70 degrees, maybe a light breeze, nothing too windy, and definitely no rain. So 3 weeks to go, and we'll be there. It'll be really nice to finish this. I never thought in like a million years I'd run a marathon. It was never a bucket list item. Didn't want to do it. I hated running, but doing all this running now has changed my opinion about it. With right diet, you can probably achieve a lot of your weight loss goals if you do it right, and that's what I've been trying to do this month. And I think if you're running, the less weight you have on you obviously will be a lot easier on your joints. So that's my main goal, is to just knock off as much weight as I can before the marathon to make it a little easier on my knees, and hopefully that kind of some way miraculously helps loosen up my AT band. Probably not, I don't know. But I will end this video here because I'm probably rambling now. I am kind of tired. Didn't really sleep well last night, which I don't know why. I got into bed at like 10 o'clock and got up at 5:30 and was kind of still full from last night. So that's when I know. Like, I know when I eat too many carbs and eat too late is when you wake up and you're still full. Won't be doing that the day before the marathon because I'm taking the day off. I'll be able to sit at home and relax and not sitting at work and feeling tight and everything else. So I will end the video here. I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend, and go Steelers.